Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining in here. I'm going to talk about introduction, very basic things for what they call it for going to maybe you can use lead code in here using what is it or using Go for lead code and others. Okay, now we're going to make hello world in here. See. For now I'm going to use str1 because I'm afraid the str is being reserved, and also I'm going to use integer1 because integer is a reserved word. So we're going to make this one, okay, and we're going to print it one. Hey, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. The first one I'm going to make is package main, and then I'm going to make a function in here, function main. It's just same as Java, but it's different than Java. It's a Java and Go, and we're going to do this, okay, and we're going to print this one, the str and the integer. So we're going to say, hey, inside here print str, and you're going to have str1 and integer, you're going to have an integer 1, okay. See, clear. See, we have str, hello, and integer 1. Okay, next we're going to turn this into list. The way how we're going to do it, we're going to make a run in here. Run, I will leave you in the description what is the run and others. You can see in the documentation in there. And we're going to turn the str1, okay, and we're going to say, okay, this is going to be list of str. It's going to have a string in here. I'm sorry, it's going to have a string in here, but keep it null in the functions. And then we're going to iterate this. So we're going to say for e 0, and we're going to say e is len of chars, okay, and we're going to e plus, and what we're going to do here, we're going to append the list, and list str is append list str, and we're going to add a string in here because the char is inside this run type. We have to change the same type, the string, and we can append it. And also we're going to make not list, but we're going to say array of integer, but the inside here is not an integer, but the string, but the integer in type of string. So we're going to change it into the same type first. So the array integer will be a string in here, okay, and the char, we're going to change the char into the run of integer 1. So we're going to change this into integer 1, and we're going to iterate this. Say for say turn integer into list, okay, turn everything into list. I'm going to say turn integer into list for just copy this one. You don't have to type it twice. Just change this into array of integer, and array of integer, and this we're going to print it. So fmt dot print. I'm sorry, just use the the autocomplete is more easier for you. Then you have to type it one by one. Just copy things that you want to print, and then go. You have 1 2 3 4 5, but this is just a string. I mean this is a list of string. We're going to change this into list of integer. Turn list string into integer. Okay, first one is you're going to have integer list. So I'm going to see list integer is going to be okay, it's going to be integer 0. Okay, and then we're going to say for item is in range of array integer, and we're going to say GIthub is going to convert this one, so it's there convert. We're going to convert it to a to I integer, going to convert the item. Okay, so I say if error is not nil, going to say panic error. Same as alert, and then in here it's going to say just list integer. It's going to be a list integer. No, it's going to append list integer, and we're going to append the item in here. No, it's not the item, the G, because you have to change the item into integer. This is the integer. This is the integer. If it's 1, it's going to be 1. It's 2, it's going to be 2. And that's it. And we're going to no. This is just to okay. We're going to remove duplicate. I think just remove duplicate because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to remove it. How we're gonna remove this? We're going to we're going to make it. We're going to make, what is it? It doesn't have built-in function, so we have to make it manually. So we're going to say duplicate the values of list integer. So we have to make this one. We're going to say function list is going to be list integer. Okay, it's going to be integer, and we're going to return it as a list of integer. Okay, so we have to remove duplicate value. We have to make maybe HashMap in here, so we have to say keys is make a map with the integer and boolean. This is for temporary key, so we have to keep in check whether the list is already there, and we're going to have the list in here. This is for the end of result. It will be the same integer and the same integer list. In here we're going to iterate this for item. Okay, for item in range of, hey, what happened here? Range list integer, and we're going to have this one. I'm sorry, just okay, and we're going to iterate this if the value, the name is the value, right, is key of the in the keys of items. If not, we're going to have keys of the items is true, and list is going to be append list of item. See, so we're going to iterate this one, and maybe 1, 2, 3. If the one is not in the key, is not in HashMap, HashMap will be like this: 1 is true, and A is true, and then 2 is true. If 1 doesn't exist, we're going to put it 1 in there. Okay, and then we're going to return list in here. See? Okay, let's print this one. Just say print of this list integer. See? We got 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, we're going to change this. We have to add this 5 so it has 1 2 3 4 5. See? Okay, and then we're going to make we're going to check the spacing. Okay, maybe we're going to do this one first. We're going to make another list in here. Make another list. It's going to be list integer 1, and it's going to have an integer in here and 6 7 8 9 10, and we're going to append this into this integer, merge this one. To merge this, because you just have to append this one, append list integer and also this integer 1. Okay, and just print this one. Okay, let's see. Wait. No. Hey, list integer 1. Okay, is there something wrong in here? As type integer. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, list integer is, what do you call it? Cannot use list integer 1 as type integer in append. Sorry, what's the meaning of that? List integer 1 cannot use list integer 1 type integer as type integer in append. Oh, I'm sorry, so you have to do this one just to make sure of it. See, you have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and then we're going to, what is it, maybe something that I missed. Oh yeah, you can print the list here. Just print list into string. We're going to print the s, what is it, the list str in here. To do that, you have to do fmt, maybe fmt.println for the print one, and we're going to okay, and we're going to print this one. We're going to have a string, maybe string. I'm sorry. We're going to print this one, so we're going to string dot join. Okay, we're going to join the list integer. It's str. I'm sorry, not list integer. It's str. Okay, you can print this into hello world. Okay, that's the good one. And then we're going to check the space in here. There is a space in here. So in order to check it, for this one, you have to, you have to make another function, because it has no built-in function for checking the index. So maybe we can say, okay, just find, I'm sorry, check if the space inside list. Okay, we're going to check it, just check. So you have to contains, contains, it's a function in here, contains of what is it, the list str and the space, list str and space. I just want to say contains in here, and you're going to print it fmt dot println. Going to say just contains. We're gonna check it if there is exists or not, so we don't have to put it into the variable. just say this, and we're going to make a function in here. Function contain, okay, of maybe list of the str. It's going to be string in here, and the x of the string, okay, is going to return the boolean. Okay, that's the contains one. In here we're going to have, let me think. Okay, we're going to the bad thing is we're going to iterate every last one of them. So we're going to say maybe n inside of range of list str, right? And we're going to say if x is same as n, so it found the same one, just return true. Return true, or and else just return false. Okay, contains, then let's see. Okay, set true, and we're going to find the index of it. So we can say the index of a space, maybe I'm going to say maybe find, okay, find the this and the space, and then we're going to just print the index of space. Okay, this will be the same, but the difference is we're going to just copy this one. Okay, copy this, just turn it to find, and we're going to say is e, just one. Okay, now let's print it. I'm sorry, it's not boolean, but it's integer. Just print the integer one. Okay, you have 5 there, and we're going to remove this, remove the value in. We're going to say, okay, just remove the, what is it, the space. So we're going to have the remove value in list. Okay, remove the value in list is going to be contained, and contain the value that you want to be removed, and we're going to make a function too here. It's going to be say functions, it's going to be a, maybe a is list of string, and the index is going to be integer. Okay, and we're going to have this one, just return append a from 0 to index. Okay, and then going to index plus 1 and to the end. If you want to know why, because sorry, we're going to print this, return this as string. Okay, remove value, and we're going to print this one. Let's see. I'm sorry, this is just not space, just X space, because we're going to move it base of integer. And see, we have this one. So space already gone. Now we're going to swap the functions. In order to swap it, just make sure you know the middle of it. So in the middle you can say integer math, just math floor, is it floor, and inside here one thing you know that you have to change into float 64, and you have, if not float 64 is going to be error, because the math floor only takes the float. Okay, and then we're going to say, okay, left and right. I'm going to have this one is string with the 0, okay, and no list of string, and I'm going to say okay, and then left and right is going to be, hey, it's going to be append of the left and list of str from the 0 to mid, not mod mid, okay, and append of the right is going to be list str from the mid to the end. I'm sorry, from the mid to the end, okay, and we're going to say just copy this one, okay, going to copy this one, just move this, and we're going to have, see, we're going to have hello and world, but I'm sorry, it has to say swap list, not the cut one. Swap list is going to have maybe this str, okay, it's going to be 4, just copy this one. I'm going to change the 4 and the 5 and the 5 and the 4, okay, just print the list str. It's going to change place, okay, see the hello world, O and W is change place, so that's how you swap it. And the last one is we're going to make a map, so in here we're going to say map will be the same as others. Inside this is string, we're going to have 1 and first and 2, and inside here is second, third, and inside here is third one, right? And then we're going to print this, just copy this one, just say m and say this going to be map, the map inside here. Let's see, you have map 1 2 3 4 5 2, okay, that's the one. And then in here maybe we can print it hash index. Okay, we're going to check the key in here, so to check it we have to make it, because we don't the Go doesn't have what is it, the value, the built-in function, so you have to make it yours contains, maybe we can say contains key of the map and 1. In here we're going to create content key in here, so we're going to say function content key map, the map is, I'm sorry, map is integer and string at the end, and we're going to have maybe key in here, the key is integer, okay, going to return the boolean, okay, contains key. In here we're going to say if okay, is there a map that has the key, say the map that has the key, it's going to be okay, and if ok, just return true, else just return false. Yeah, just return false. Okay, this is the one. Let's see, say true, and we're going to print the, what is it, the hash map, to understand how we got the hash map in here, the map of 1, just print this one. See, we get first and another one. We're going to check the key, is it containing the key, it also doesn't have what is it, built-in function, so you have to contains value maybe. No, just value. And in here we're going to say, is there a first in here? Okay, just make the content value in here. You can say yeah, function of contents value, functions of contents value, going to have a map in here. It's going to be integer and string. Okay, it's going to have another one is the string one. Maybe I just print it as v. Is v inside of a map? Say that, right? So we're going to have x in here. Range of m, right? Say if x, I'm sorry, just x, we don't need the index, so we just print it as underscore. X inside is x is same as v. Just return return true. Else just return false. Okay, let's see. It's the first inside of the map. Expecting comma. I'm sorry, what is this? Oh, sorry for this one. It's my bad. Okay, it said true. Now we're going to iterate every last one of them. It's going to say for key. It's going to be have a value in here. It's going to be a range of maybe m. So in here we can say fmt.finland. Inside here is going to be a key, and say key. It's going to be value. Say value. Okay, let's see. That's the one. Okay, that's all for now. I think I already covered all of this, that if you want to go to maybe LeetCode and HackerRank and others, you can do this by yourself. Thank you for your stay. Enjoy your stay, and we're going to meet another time.